Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are going over the new patch note that was recently released along with 2 new heroes. I don't think there's going to be a lot in this new patch besides the 2 new heroes, but we're going to be checking it out. So we got Janus and Taryn, I guess. I think they're actually already in the game by the time this video goes up. Got more event achievements, an Advent Dungeon special hot time event, the summon rate up bonus. I just spent all my crystals on Etika, unfortunately. Hopefully they're not that great. We're gonna get into that though. And 3 events here. Collect and trade for Terran. Okay, so she must be like an Advent special login event and surprise summon event. Guaranteed SSR hero and first 11 summons free. Wow, cool. Some new packages and some adjustments. So we can view all the details in the next page here. So first here we got Janus. She is looking quite cool. Is that a he? I don't know, okay? I mean, pink, long hair, big, luscious eyes, but no breasts, but short shorts. It could be like a young boy. Okay, now I sound weird, but look at that leg stance. I mean, come on. Member of the Drayden Elites, Janus is very shy and has difficulty speaking his mind. I knew it! Alrighty, his. Look at how feminine that stance is. Look at him holding his little teddy bear. Look at that hair. Everything except for there being the short shorts. Even has stockings, sort of. Or the long leg socks. I think they're stockings. Whatever. His teddy bear's name is Janet and he's never seen without her. He admires Amon and Verdandi, who are both kind to him and believes they are different from other adults. Although usually reserved, he is prone to throwing explosive tantrums once he's been picked on too much. In battle, he becomes so aggressive that even Amon has a difficult time reining him in. Nyx knows all about his temper and always stops her cutting remarks just short of getting Janus angry. Verdandi's kindness towards him is because she recognizes something of her own past in Janus's weak outer appearance. Oh, what is he? Dark Hybrid. Okay, we have a lot of dark heroes in the meantime, but dark is quite nice. Dark Hybrid, alright. And then we have a water attack. Didn't we just get Verdandi? She must be female. She has a ribbon there. I'm going to make sure though, because probably she is not. A freelance reporter for today's request, a paper published by the Underworld's Information Guild. Okay, so actually a she this time. Says she's a news hound, but she's more like a stalker. Even the slightest bit of kindness is enough to convince her that someone is in love with her, and it would be rude not to return their affections. Unfortunately, she's got a wacky way of showing it, and worse, just saying hello to someone else fits her very narrow definition of cheating. Okay, given her over-the-top, some would even say sadistic tendencies, she'll probably never find a healthy relationship. Word on the street is that she's been trying to get the scoop on Scarlet lately. Alright, but enough with the backstories and all that. It was quite interesting. But let's get on to the important stuff, their skills. Alright, as a refresher, Janus is a dark hybrid, and for that, his leader skill is going to be Crit Strike plus 30% for all dark allies. That is pretty significant. Crit Strike is kinda hard to get high, so with a crit-focused dark team, definitely could be very good. 30% is quite a lot. First skill will ignore defense, and will deal extra damage if they have any debuffs. No chance for that extra damage, just straight extra damage if they have any debuffs. And you know, there are lots of debuffs that can be applied and most heroes have at least some debuffs. So pretty solid first skill, I would say. It's just pure damage, but that's not really a bad thing. Now we got penetration damage, which breaks through shields. Also got a pretty high chance to apply madness, which will stun the target if it's removed while dealing damage. Does it do anything else when it's not removed though? Like, maybe we'll read on later. I mean, with heroes like Rue around, probably it would get removed anyway. Oh wow, and then her third skill will deal 70% extra damage when attacking support enemies, and it's already a single target attack. So she is kind of like Kayn in that regard, but 70% additional damage on top of a 300% attack single target third skill. That's quite huge. So skill set wise, it's pretty much just pure damage, a little bit of CC there on the second skill, but I wouldn't really count on that too much. We got to take a look at her passives as well. His passives. Damn. So he will go into a telekinetic rage for 2 turns when an ally dies, and this increases the caster's damage dealt by 80% and decreases damage taken by 50%. Wow, an 80% damage. What? That is crazy high. And it's when an ally dies and not himself. Jeez. And his level 60 hero talent can also give him this telekinetic rage for 2 turns when the caster's buff is removed or when the caster skips a turn due to immobilization. 50% chance to cast madness on 3 targets for 1 turn when the caster defeats an enemy. Wow, that's pretty damn crazy. But what do I mean with caster's buff? Does that mean any buff he has? Because, I mean, other units can give other units buffs, or it might just mean this telekinetic rage buff, but then that would kind of make it permanent, wouldn't it? Or just not non-removable. In fact, if you try to remove it, it'll just give him this telekinetic rage for even longer. So we can take a look at a bit of gameplay as well. Looks like to be his first skill, second skill there, and we should be seeing his third skill animation as well. And here it is. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, those multipliers are damn crazy. 80% damage dealt, 50% decreased damage, and it seems to be he can have this telekinetic rage pretty often in PvP and PvE as well. So yeah, very, very solid DPS there. Unfortunately, I probably have to skip this banner because I don't have no crystals anymore. But I don't know. I'm not too sure if I would really go for him anyway, personally, because at the end of the day, he is just damage. Like, a lot of damage, no doubt, but I have a lot of heroes that can do damage. If you need a solid DPS, I would definitely pick him up though. But if you need any sort of other utility, then you might want to look to someone else. He is also dark type, which is kind of a double-edged sword. He is good everywhere, but not really, really good anywhere. And now we're taking a look at Terran, the sort of obsessed girl. I can say she again, cool. Water attack type to refresh your memory, and it will increase water allies multi-strike chance by 30%. Might be good to pair up with Tayo, perhaps, in a mono water team. Her first skill is a bit interesting, it's just a single target, but there's also a chance to decrease her skill 3 by a turn if the target she hits has this twisted love applied. We'll have to get into what that means. Single target second skill, pretty nice. 50% chance to stun for 1 turn, and will apply twisted love for 3 turns. So second skill single targets are always pretty nice, and a decently high chance to stun for a turn, and a single target third as well with a 50% chance to disable for 5 turns. So it's basically the debuff version of Adrenaline. And her main passive gives her an 80% chance to remove Taunt from the caster at the start of the turn. That's kind of weird, but okay. Why just Taunt? Some have passives that remove debuffs from themselves regardless of what it is. She does get some pretty nice damage reduction though when she applies this Twisted Love, and it looks like it'll fully reset the cooldown of skill 2 when she kills an enemy affected with this. Okay, here's where Twisted Love finally becomes interesting. Increases damage to the target affected by it by 80%. So those are some high numbers, and there's also an 80% chance to recast it on the enemy affected by it for 3 turns when attacked by that enemy. So if they're already affected, they attack her, they have an 80% chance to refresh that 3-turn debuff duration. So from what I assume, she's going to be an advent, but also it looks like you can create her from fragments. We'll have to get into those events that are coming. We can take a look at her skills as well. So that's her third skill there. Oh, dang. Okay, so she's just actually crazy. Like, that's like next level stalker. Dang. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we also got some new packages here. 100-day celebration 2-for-1 package. Got some crystals and gold. And we also have another package here that contains a lot of crystals. Some rainbow badge vouchers, 6-star. I've never gotten, I think, even a 5-star badge from the badge dungeon yet. So I'm not sure if the only way to get 6 stars is through these packages for now. That's kind of messed up, but whatever. But that's going to be expensive, it looks like. And here we have, hopefully, the more interesting 100-day celebration event. 9/21 commemorating the 100-day celebration event. That's a nice poster. So event 1 is sort of a login gift. 300 crystals, an SSR, and 2 million gold, as well as some insignia selectors. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. Nothing super explosive there, but free stuff's always nice, isn't it? And now we got some special missions to collect and trade for the one of the new heroes, Terran. You can get up to 6 of them, so you can actually max out one of her skills just from this event, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I really even gave my opinion on Terran because she is going to be sort of free, it looks like, and probably easier to acquire than most other advents if she is going to be an advent. Since apparently you can just play single advent dungeons, probably get some kind of currency to trade for her, and get up to 6 of them that way. But all in all, I do think she is quite interesting. Again, mostly just damage, you know? Again, 80% more damage when those affected with that Twisted Love stuff. That's pretty good. And event 3, we have Surprise Summon Event. There's going to be a 100% chance to draw an SSR hero when summoning during the event period. The first summon is free, and you can do 5 summons, so 5 SSRs, the first one being free. That is a pretty damn good event. I'm not sure if it's just going to be any random SSR or if there's going to be any sort of banner going on or what, but hey, it's 5 guaranteed SSRs for 800 crystals pretty much. That's not bad. Only heroes released before the 9/6 update will be available, so I think that doesn't include Etika or these 2 new heroes. Maybe not even Verdandi, but I forgot when he was added, so I'm sure you'll see who's available in there before you summon if it's really important. Oh yeah, and the special 100-day illustration. This was actually the good part of the banner that I was talking about up there. Oh, we also have a Rue here. That's pretty cute. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the patch in general. We got some events, we got some new heroes coming. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this little patch note / hero review. Tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. Leaving a like if you happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.